Hello Converge collectors. Two of my favorite Gundam mobile suits are the Z'Gok and the Z'Gok Experiment. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing this correct. This is a Z apostrophe G-O-K. Z'Gok, Z'Gok, whatever. I'm going to do these out of order because number 223 is the original design. And then, oh no, I could be wrong. This could be the experimental, right? But it looks so much cooler than that one. Let me look this up. No, back to the original plan. Fandom's telling me this came first, so... But it didn't come first in Converge. In Converge, this is number 223, so it's getting up there. It's from Wave Pound 17, and is from, what date? 2019 is what it says there. I do have other variations of this already, but I like this suit enough that I want all of them. Alright, so in this wave we have these other robots here. Alright, and there's some basic stats of how big and powerful it is. Oh my god, that gun looks pretty bad. Oh, that's just totally gross. Alright, being from the Pound Wave, it has a logical peg stand, so I like that. I think mold-wise it's the same as all the other. Oh, it might be different actually. Could be different from my other Z'Goks. I should probably just watch one of the animations and find out what this thing is called or pronounced, but too lazy. I don't have time for that. Alright, let's start here with the figure itself. So you can see the eye, it's a separate piece. It's kind of domed and it's painted like a metallic pink. I think it might be been clear plastic at first because you can see the darkness behind it. That kind of works because it kind of makes it look like there's an optic behind the pink. Tough to, I don't know. This one is clear plastic as well and it's painted on top. These little round things on top are like missiles. That's a really loose fit though. Yeah, you want to probably add some poster putty in there. But now you can see the eye back there. I believe you can pivot this eye a tiny bit. Yeah, it is a separate piece. It doesn't want to move at all though. Nope, I might be mistaken there. Alright, so that's coming together. We have these nice vents in the front there. Let me get a different light angle here. So it's like a sky blue and then more of a medium blue here for the vents. Very cool. The black for those missile tubes or whatever. I think that's the door to get into the thing. I'm not sure what that would be. And then this thing has like these extendable arms, like telescopic arms. So the segments there. These segments look like it's possibly a metallic blue. It's got a lot of sheen to it. I might be mistaken though. Hold on, the paint might be a little stuck in this arm socket. Or is it purposely a ball socket, I wonder? I wonder if that's a ball socket and it's meant for articulation. Let's try this side. No, it is just a straight. It would be smart if they just put ball pegs though, like action figures have. Because this is PVC, it can bend a little bit. Anyways, you can see a lot of detail back in there, but you can also see ripped paint off of that. So you want to be careful. Like I always try to move it left, right, up, down. I don't try to twist it because I feel it'll actually tear off the peg. So I'm just trying to like break the paint loose before I don't just yeah, that's really strongly in there. There we go. Yeah, see? The paint was all sticking there. Alright, well now that that's out, I can get it in there tighter. Alright, I might as well put the hands on now so it'll look cooler. So these are rigid plastic, these knives or claws, or I think they're called iron nails in the Gundam universe. So if you drop this, they're gonna break off. So keep that in mind. There's like a little gun in the middle of them, so that's kind of neat. And obviously, being a round peg, you can rotate. On the forearm, there's a lot of little vent details. You know, I guess when it comes out of the water, it drains a lot of water out, right? Okay, so the legs, Yeah, some little grooves, panel details. There's a little propeller detail down here. There's the peg hole for the stand. Back here, maybe a thruster there, but two giant thrusters here, but not much detail. Like, there's no indication of propeller blades or like a turbine, so that's kind of weak. It's too bad. Yeah, I was expecting more for something this late in the series. This might just be a regurgitation of the earlier casting, which I'll show later, the other ones I have. Yeah, you know, in the realm of Converge, at least Converge is in the 200 range. It's not very good, but I like the design so much that I still am quite happy to have it. Just a quick pause if you want. There's some images. This is called the Xeon Remnants color. There it is, popping out of the water, and some manga. So this is how they swim. Alright, since this is an experimental one that came up afterwards, and let's see, instead of the mounted missiles in the head, they replaced with torpedo launchers, and then the thrusters were moved to the feet to make it more streamlined, I think. Okay, go back of the legs. Anyways, this is number 60. So this is wave 10 of the Converge series, but it's number 60 in the overall Converge Gundams. Chassis MSM-07E for experimental, and this is from 2013. These are the other robots from wave 10. Okay, and then some stats are also on the box there. No gum in this one. I built the model kit, the high grade model kit of this one, and also the high grade model kit of the Z'Gok. Maybe I'll make a real grade of the Z'Gok, and if they make a real grade of this, I'll probably get that too. I really like these aquatic ones. They're really cool looking, I think, even though they don't really have a separate head or anything like that. So being from the earlier waves, it has these silly foot stands which block most of it, and the thing stands without it, so you don't really need those. Here's some cool images from the animations. Alright, let's take a look at this robot here. Start from the top. Does this come off? I guess it doesn't. It feels like it's glued in there, or maybe the paint stuck. So unfortunately, I don't think that even if you could get it off, it doesn't look like you could move that to a different position. Yeah, that's really in there. I'm afraid to pry on it because I'm afraid if this is rigid, it's going to break these little thin pieces off. So I'm going to just leave it alone. Sorry. Got all the cool details here in the back. So some streamlined thrusters there, I guess. Thrusters in the feet. I thought it said back of the legs, but I don't see anything else there for thrusters. Maybe those are thrusters. So it swims like that. And then it's got the retractable arm details. It's like this is like a medium to dark gray, this main body, and then this is definitely a light gray here. I'm assuming this is a door to get in, this red thing. Some drainage or intakes for the propulsion maybe, or cooling systems maybe. A lot of cool dots and grooves and crevices everywhere, all over this thing, right? So some black paint wash would really help, you know, add some more details. I think. Okay. Yeah. Alright. Well, let's try to get this loose with articulation. So the peg is on the arm piece. Nice details even behind it. You can't even see those details, but they're there. This one was already loose. That's the only articulation you get. No leg move. I don't think the legs move on this, no. So what are all these things, I wonder? Okay, so these claws go in here. And then one claw here. I would highly recommend you glue these things in place. There's a 5 there. I don't know if it matters which direction, which hand they put this on. It's not even a hand, but... Okay, well, you can see it overlaps, but I think it maybe... Well, no, I guess that's just the way it is. It's supposed to overlap. Well, let's see about the other side. Maybe I'll put in this cloth first. Maybe I'll do it off the robot. That'll probably be easier. This claw, I think it's rigid plastic, so I'm trying to be careful not to bend, because I think it'll actually snap in half. It's a really tight fit into this groove. I'm just kind of wiggling it in there. Alright, there you go. Actually, that's really tight. I don't think that can fall out. But if you take it in and out a lot, it will loosen up over time. It will loosen up, so... Yeah, I think by design, this one thumb claw is supposed to cross or come really close to the other fingers. I think that round thing in the middle is a gun. But correct me if I'm wrong. I don't really read these fandom stuffs, you know, beforehand. So I just kind of really like model toys. But I might as well try to learn basics about Gundam. Alright, well, it's cool. It's definitely an evolution of the Z'Gok. So I like it. Let's look at some other ones. Alright, there they are spinning. I feel like this one definitely needs a lot of like additional paint apps and stuff that I shall have to get around to. Alright, so this is the Z'Gok from number 18 in the lineup. So it's definitely a different, older casting because these individual claws had to be, you know, put in. I glued them in there. So it's definitely different from the claw on that one. And you can actually, I think, see just there's a lot more details in this forearm alone compared to the blue one. Oh boy, I gotta be careful, those claws are brittle. So let me put those next to each other. This is quite a late one, number 258, and then again, it actually mold-wise has less details. So I think what they did is maybe went back and dumbed down the mold to be more like the cartoon, whereas the earlier ones have a lot more details. Yeah, there's a lot of details going on in this earlier one. So it's quite interesting that the earlier ones are more detailed than the newer ones. But I think again it's to match the cartoon more. I'm going to fit a couple of more amphibious ones up here because I really like them. So, Act Guy, this is number 271 in the Converge, and I added a bunch of details to it. Same with this one, GOG number 44. So, paint and a jewel eye on that one. Yeah, okay. Here's a little more top view. So adding some paint really helps out. You know, this one I added all the yellow into those grooves and it really helps it out, I think. So I gotta go and do that to these other ones. Alright, well, let's get these guys out of here. So very cool. Yeah, I'm happy to have them. I just gotta go add a little bit more detail and then I'll be very happy. So yeah, I highly recommend you pick these guys up if you like this kind of mobile suit. They're good enough. Yeah. Thanks for watching today. I'll see you in the next Converge vid.